That's gonna be a busy week. I just showed a visiting researcher that was also there yesterday and gave a seminar my space, and I explained a little bit about what I'm doing in my research. Now I'm gonna go down and prepare another presentation that I will give on Friday for our journal club, and afterwards also stuff. Woohoo! A new laptop! Pero ahora la clase de español, in which we are going to present a little skit that we have not prepared. I think I'm gonna skip recording it for the consideration of the other people who are involved. Well, that went badly, as expected, but yeah, I think... So the skit was, you had, I don't know, 3-4 weeks time to prepare it, and then you have to memorize your lines and just, present that. Anyway, now I also have to finally finish editing this vlog. Yeah, I'm still very behind. I struggle a lot with keeping up with those vlogs, especially now that I didn't have my laptop. Ooh, that's some fancy stuff. I've never seen bubble wrap like this. It's like, feels like an air mattress. No brand endorsement. I just got basically the same model again, just a year newer and with a little bit of a better processor. This one is refurbished, so I saved a little bit of money, but yeah. The upside is that now probably my stuff runs a little faster, and yeah, this is kind of the silver lining. Interview with a scientist for our science communication class. How do you feel about that now?
Right at my mind blown.
It's a way to go.
This is the Visual and Autonomous Exploration Systems Research Laboratory. And to make it simple on you, because I'm in 5 different departments, just say in the College of Engineering. Okay, we're actually an autonomous lab, so the main goal is to develop autonomous machines which can think for themselves and can actually conduct their own research. That's sort of the main purpose of this. One of the applications is obvious. It would be space exploration, because we can't go there in person, so we have to send the next best thing, which would be a robot. As a human, we would actually accomplish a whole lot more. Problem is, we can't go there, at least not anytime soon. We came up several years ago with a new paradigm for space exploration called tier-scalable reconnaissance. It consists of a spaceborne perspective, which is usually an orbiter, giving you a global perspective, a more regional perspective thanks to airborne platforms if the planetary body has an atmosphere to sustain it, and the ground, which are small units like the rovers here, which can do all the ground reconnaissance in situ, so very local. And we are now in the process of building a test bed. We have already the rovers, we have the boat, and we are now tackling the airborne perspective. Great. See, this is when you try to demo something. So one of the big terms you will come across in robotics is swarm robotics. The idea being many but smaller units, expandable, so you can cover a large terrain with distributing these systems, as opposed to having one system having to visit it all. It's being picked up because people realize you cannot do these super expensive 1 billion plus missions with just one vehicle anymore into high risk terrain, because you lose the vehicle, mission is over. Therefore, you inevitably end up with a mission paradigm which builds heavily on robustness and redundancy. I'm going to turn this off, so I'm not cheating. I put this on the side. And now let's see what happens. The round trip to Titan, light speed wise, about 3.5 hours. So if you're flying an airship, well, it's not autonomous and it sends back as flying into a mountain, it takes 3.5 hours to relay that to you. Then you're panicking here, trying to plan some evasive maneuvers and send them back another 3.5 hours. By that time, it's far too late. So that's why the autonomy was born, and the fact that you need to be redundant and distributed. What I'm after is the smarts that go into the machine into any kind of machine, we have developed the automated global feature analyzer. That is a software which takes in all the sensor information coming from the various platforms. We can objectively determine anomalies by simply looking at the feature space. So what sticks out? What's the sore thumb? Where's the Coke can on Mars, if it were to exist? That's what you're after. You're not after what the norm is. You're after what the abnorm is, because that's the exciting part. The way to autonomy is you provide a set of Lego building blocks, ingredients, and you provide a way of how somebody can put it together to make a cake. So lots of ingredients with different capabilities, and then a way of how you can assemble these. And then you leave it up to the environment of where you deploy that system to sort of build itself to the specs and maybe keep modifying itself as it moves along and as it moves from one area to a totally different area. And that's, I think, where the breakthrough will be happening. In optimization, for example, there's really phenomenal solutions which you as a human would have never foreseen. Thanks to evolutionary algorithms, neural networks, or simulated annealing, or other things, you actually can optimize a system in a way that no human can. And you may get totally different ways of solving a particular problem.
Gee, what a busy couple of days. I have to grade 2 kind of index cards, an assignment, or like half of an assignment. It's really about time that I finish and upload this vlog. I have to start writing a science story, another one. The last one was kind of fun actually, but yeah, still a lot of work, and I procrastinated a lot on that, and I don't want to repeat that for this one. I have to start the last experiment and prepare something for that. Today I basically just cooked in the morning, and I have to finish the presentation that I will give tomorrow for the journal club, and I still have like 10 papers or so to read for that. On top of that, I cannot really put things off over the weekend, because on Saturday there will be a social event that I do not want to miss. I guess it's gonna be a busy Sunday as well.
Dance when the bass hit, dab on the spaceship. Me and all my motherfucking homies going apeshit.
Good morning. I'm just gonna continue complaining about how much I will have to do today. So this is the list of things that I have to do. It is more like a schedule. I have to do something for the experiment that will start, rectifying the arena, making a cover with my undergrad. I'm gonna start the experiment then I will have my 280 teaching course, then I'll have a TA meeting with Anna and the other TA. Afterwards for an hour, I think directly afterwards, at 1 I will give the journal club presentation. Then I will have half an hour to either eat or finish the experiment. I have to finish the experiment. Maybe I will have time to eat, but probably not, because afterwards I will meet with Anna for an hour. Yes, and that's then half of the day. Let's do this.
I'm hella high, bruh. I cannot lie, bruh. I got that motherfucking look in my eye, bruh. Pull up in that skirt. Got your main thing looking at us like, what's up?
Didn't really have time to start the trial, so I'm gonna move my plans and do something else, because now I got to go to the TA class.
Every day I'm counting up. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. We don't give a fuck. Back to the lab, begin your
To start a new round of experiments to test a very young colony. So we just caught some queens this summer, and now the queen has laid some eggs and some workers hatched out of that, but it was all just in a test tube. So until now the workers have been fed by the queen, and she has just adjusted her flight muscles and then given that to her offspring. But now I'm gonna pull the plug out of the test tube nest, and these ants are gonna see the outside, see the world, this arena for the first time. And now I'm gonna test how is it different when an ant is walking outside for the first time in her life to when she's already a little bit experienced, so I don't know, on the 3rd, 4th, 5th day. And I will not give them any food outside of the arena. I will just see, what's their innate, their not learned search pattern. Yeah, I hope this to be a small little side project, but that there's always something that comes up and it's always more work than you anticipated, but I just gotta take the opportunity. Maybe there's gonna be something cool that I will find. while the experiment was running, I managed to finish all the grading that I had to do for this weekend. And yeah, now I still just have a little bit to do for tomorrow, which is awesome, because now I'm gonna go to my second keg ball game that I am gonna play. Last year I also filmed that. It's gonna be a fun departmental get-together where we will play kickball against
I don't need a lot, just a fucking few loyal real G's, that's my fucking crew. Party to the late night, yes we fucking do. We need another round.
Kick it towards third base, they're not going to do anything.
1, 2, 3!
Yes we fucking do.
Dance when the bass hit, dab on a spaceship. Me and all my motherfucking homies going ape shit. I'm hella.
And of course we won. No, just kidding. Plant sizes won. That was shameful. Josh, the organizer of this whole event, will not be here next year because he will graduate, and so somebody has to take it over. Maybe I'm gonna do it, maybe not, I don't know. Well, there's stuff to do this weekend, and it was a lot of fun. Those kind of nights always remind you that you should do more of like socializing and more of just partying and less of working. You know, you always get to those deep kind of moments, you know, I'm gonna be so productive and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And yeah, in grad school it has been, all of the time it has been the case that when I drank something I just wanted to go partying more and socializing more. So it's kind of the opposite way, you know. In the end, what's the most important thing is that you connect with people, that you make good friends and connect with your family, spend a lot of time with that, and that you are happy, while at the same time just keeping work to a level that you have to do. While I'm again letting some ants run upstairs, I am currently looking at the proposal evaluation criteria for a travel grant that I will review. So I will review 3 applications for a travel grant. I'm basically saying, are they worth the money of $1,000 that the GPSC thing will give them or not? On the website they say that this is a commitment of about 2 to 3 hours, so it doesn't look that much. And I can first, of course, put it on my CV, and second, it will also maybe hopefully help me to write better grants in the future, because I will also apply to those in this year for a pretty cool project. Okay, so I'm halfway through this Scottish literature proposal, and I don't really know why we should fund this. Notes taken. So the way this works is that I have a few criteria here, and I can indicate how well the proposal matches to those, and it's the first time I'm seriously reviewing something. Yeah, and it feels good to have that kind of responsibility. Just wrapped up the experiment upstairs. I am done with the reviews. That was a lot of fun. And I'm halfway done with editing the vlog that I had to do, or still have to do. And so I think this was a pretty productive weekend. I think I'm back in track. Yeah, I kind of caught up with a lot of things. Well, I hope your week was also productive in some way or another, and I will see you next week.